Okay, howdy folks. We are back for some standard. I'm gonna be doing some black-white vehicles today. Changing a few things up from the previous time. Not that much though. So in the second iteration, we already cut the fourth Karn. I think four Karn's just too much. He's impressed me with how good he is. He's good, but I sometimes just four is just too much. You're just playing against the aggressive decks in the draw, and you're just drawing like two Karns, three Karns. It sucks. So I put in a Ballista instead, not because I think it's necessarily right. It's just because I didn't think it was that wrong. Like, I don't know, Ballista is just a really good card. I also changed up some stuff a little bit more substantially in the sideboard. I found I wasn't really bringing in the Doomfall or the Golden... I'm not going to say Golden Showers. The Golden Demise, that's the one. I wasn't bringing those in very often at all. It's just a little awkward with the way the deck operates, I think. So I shaved one Doomfall, somewhat arbitrarily. I guess I want to have access to one. But I'm going to try out Shalai Voice of Plenty. Someone in the chat recommended it. And I was actually kind of intrigued by the idea. I understand we have no green sources. Let me throw that out there first. But this seems very strong against control. I can imagine a lot of scenarios where they're holding up 4 mana. You got some creatures on board. You got to, figure out, do I want to go for Settle the Wreckage or not? Or play around Settle the Wreckage or not. And you play this, they have to either counter it and then they don't have Settle up and you can attack all their guys, or they do counter it and now they can't cast Settle the Wreckage. Because bizarrely the card targets the player, even pretty inexplicably. I don't really know why it targets the player, but it does. So I decided to throw 2 of those in there, and I also threw in a 4th Duress, which, I don't know, I may be boarding a little bit too much for control here. It's very possible. I got a lot of control cards now. But I think we'll try this. Still have a lot of good cards against aggro. Yeah, we'll see. Now that I look at it, I'm kind of worried I'm boarding a little bit too much against control. So I actually think I'll rectify that real quick before I join the league. And because I can't think of anything else to do, I'm going to throw in a Fatal Push. And I know it doesn't match the art. Can I see my different versions? Okay, let's put in the matching art here, shall I? Actually, I guess we can use this art. Is that cooler? How can I put a card in from my deck and I don't have that version? That makes no sense. Or maybe it's because I had 5. Let's try putting in. There we go. I kind of like that art. Is he getting pushed into something? Doesn't look good. I don't like his chances. So yeah, we'll put in the Fatal Push because it's another little thing to do against the small decks. So yeah, I think I'll go with this. So let's jump into a league. Use those sweet, sweet play points. So we're 6-4 right now with the deck. We did 2 leagues yesterday. First time playing the deck, so it's not a terrible result, not a insane result, but the opponent wants to win too. That's the thing you always gotta remember. So let's see if we can have a little bit better record today. Up against Jin002. What do we think about this hand? I think the hand looks solid. All of these cards kind of work well together. Scrappy Scrounger, intrinsically worse on the draw, but he does accrue Heart of Kieran. So he even has some defensive use, and then I've been pretty impressed with the Karn Heart of Kieran combo. Maybe playing a Mirror here, which would be interesting. I don't think I've played the Mirror yet, though I suspect that may come up more often since it's just won a Star City. Alright, so he's got the Knight of Malice. Yeah, well, let's get down Heart of Kieran here, I believe. I've been reasonably impressed with the Knight of Malice. Okay, well his draw looks a little bit more awkward than mine though. It's somewhat reasonable chance I'll have a Karn next turn, though Karn is not going to turn on that, so that's the only good news. now we have to make a decision. Can play Gideon. Probably play Gideon plus on the Heart of Kieran. And I think we'll get him for 4 as well. I don't think the difference between 3 and 4 is too significant. If he can kill our Heart of Kieran, then only way it goes wrong is if he has like Fatal Push plus a white card to play, which he might. But I don't think that contingency is worth losing 4 points of damage over. Oh, I'm silly. I forget that Gideon, of course. I forget that the opposing white permanents also pump him. So this is a little awkward now. Because now our guy's just gonna die. So maybe that wasn't the best play, since I did forget this any white permanent, not just your white permanent. So we could have plussed on Heart of Kieran. Just held back, making Fatal Push on his turn. I don't know. Neither scenario really seems that good for us, but this is certainly not good for us. So we got Karn. And he does. Presumably going to be plussing here. Oh, he's going to make a token, okay. This is not ideal. I think we're throwing out one of these Karns and just like plussing here and make him spend a bunch of resources to do something about it. We have 2 Karns and we're not really doing anything else. Playing out Scrap Heap's Grandeur doesn't do much. Alright, he's gonna give us another Karn instead of the cast out. Can like make a token, then activate that, attack for 6. I suspect that's what he'll do. Or I can get us for 3 as well. Tap that, get us for 3, get 6 there. Is he going to not attack? That'd be an interesting play. I suspect he will. But it's going rather poorly for us, if that's not obvious. He's still got 3 cards in hand. The cards we have in hand really don't do anything. He's just going to ignore Karn. I guess he knows we have the Karn in hand. Still somewhat bold, I think. Because even though we got the Karn in hand, we'd have to spend our whole turn casting it, so... If he's adding too much to the board, it really doesn't matter what he does here. Okay, he's not. So we can minus get a cast out. Which has pretty much got to be our best play. I don't know if it's we survived it anyway though, because he's gonna make an. Well, I guess he can't make another token. And so 7-9. We get to cast out the Heart of Kieran and only take. I guess we could cast out the Heart of Kieran right now. It's gonna pump this guy to a 3 power because it's a white permanent. But we could do that. Well, maybe we want to make him. Yeah, I guess we want to make him tap this guy first. So. I don't see what else to do other than get cast out here. I guess he can minus... Even if he minuses Karn though, we don't quite die, because these will go... Even if he uses the minus to activate Heart of Kieran, Then these guys become 2/2s. This guy becomes a 3 power, so we're only taking 7 then. That's not good. Try it. If near deadlines. If he adds an artifact to the board, then I think we're dead. I think we're dead no matter what we do, but actually I can let this guy first strike first, that way I save the damage. That's kind of cute. So we'll set that damage step. This way we only take 4 more. And get rid of Heart of Kieran, and then be very dead next turn. Maybe like a totally unanswered Lyra could do something, but I'm skeptical. I'm awfully skeptical it's gonna do a damn thing. I don't think that's gonna do it. Because he can just get Gideon off of his Karn. Let's get 2 cards. Is it 2 Lyras? No, we're gonna get Plains. So Toolcraft Exemplar plus a Karn. Still way dead. Alright, well that didn't go particularly well there. So we're gonna be on the play. I think we try to be aggressive on the play. Do we want both Fragmentize and Fatal Push? Probably so. I don't think we want to bring in... I might want Angel of Sanctions. I don't think we want to bring in the Fumigates or anything like that on the play. We want to try to do what he just did to us on the play. But I think 4 Fatal Pushes, I mean, it hits a lot of stuff in his deck and some important things too. Maybe we could shave a Ballista against him. I'm trying to decide if we want Angel of Sanctions. It might be better than Lyra Dawnbringer against him. Actually, I could see that, just making that swap. And then we need to cut 2 cards here. Maybe just a Walking Ballista. I have to assume he's bringing in like Wraths and stuff like that. I think we want to keep our dudes, try to keep the aggressive draw. Yeah, I don't see Walking Ballista being stellar, so I think we'll just go down to 1. I don't think I see any other sideboard shifts that really make a ton of sense. So let's go for this. I think if he's playing right, he's switching into the Wrath strategy. I mean, if he's got Wraths in his sideboard, not sure where else you'd want them. It's possible he's staying more aggressive, in which case I think it's kind of good for us. Because it's hard to be the aggressor in the mirror on the draw. I mean, this is the first time I've played the mirror, but it's something I'm fairly confident about. So yeah, I think we want the spot removal in the form of the Fragmentized, extra fatal push, and the Angel of Sanctions. So we'll give this a shot. Alright, I will definitely play first. Yeah, I think we keep this hand. These Toolcraft Exemplars are a little bit awkward right now, but at least they turn on Knight of Malice, and you know, we do play a lot of artifacts in theory. Just cut some Walking Ballistas, we play a couple fewer. Okay, let's get him for one. Play Swamp, play Knight of Malice. Knight of Malice should be pretty good in the mirror. Got Heart of Kieran. Seems fine to me. I don't think we want to cycle cast out. So let's just get him for 4. Play our Toolcraft Exemplar. Hopefully one day we'll actually have 3 power. Well, we all can hope. How bad would something like a Gideon be? I don't think it'd be that bad. We would just kill it. Alright, well, surely not attacking here. Okay, well, we've got our own guy, but let's go ahead and get him for 5 and get rid of his Heart of Kieran. I'm just gonna do this now. I don't really see the point in making him tap this guy. Can't block after all. He's got a 4-drop now. Karn really doesn't do anything. Another Heart of Kieran is actually pretty good. And looks like he's playing a Knight of Malice. Judging by the tapping of his menace. Proceed here. Can't really make an attack now. So I think we just play it out our hand. Possibly didn't need to play that last land. Keep it as a surprise, but so we can throw away 2 guys to deal 3 damage to him, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it to me. Call me crazy. Yeah, so hopefully we draw Fragmentize or Fatal Push or Cast Out or something. Is there a Karn now? Yeah, Karn is pretty annoying. I think it was right to use the Cast Out on his Heart of Kieran. If he didn't have another one, it might be fairly hard for him to make progress. I wonder if he's gonna get in with Heart of Kieran now. Pretty aggressive. I guess not necessarily have to just do it off Karn. That wouldn't be too bad. seen any sideboard cards from our opponent yet, so I'm not sure what his sideboard strat is. And all of these cards are cards that at least I would leave in, that he's got on his side of the board. Scranger's not the best on the draw, but he's alright. Alright, looks like he's gonna tap the Scrounger instead of taking a point. I'll take 4. I'm gonna need something here. Not really that though. I mean, we can get him for like 9 right now. We can get him for less than 9. So like we lose 2 guys and get him for 6. It's really not great. I don't know what we do. We can kill Karn, but I don't know if it's really worth losing 2 guys. So we just pass. Unfortunately. So we just play Concealed Courtyard though. I think we do. There's various things we like if we draw Karn and hit a 2-drop or something. Then let's just play it. As we ain't got shit anyway. So yeah, I think we're behind here, solidly behind, unfortunately. He's got the Karn army over there. Ain't good, it ain't good. I'm not really sure there's too much we could have done either of these games, really. I mean, I'd say the most questionable decision was the use of Cast Out, but I don't know, Heart of Kirin is just hard to beat for this draw. We did a lot of answers to it, but not enough, I guess. I think he's kind of overwhelming us with Karn right now. The way he's playing Karn kind of makes me think I'm underutilizing the artifact mode. Okay, the Angel of Sanctions, I suppose, is something. What are we getting with it? I guess Heart of Kirin? Still can't really make an attack. I guess letting him have the Karn is fine. Let's go ahead and do this. I guess he shouldn't have too much removal for this, like a Cast Out, which makes sense. Man, it's like vaguely stabilizes the board, I guess, but let's see if he's got the Cast Out. Because these guys can't attack too well into Knight of Malice. I mean, stabilize the board is only so much. And I guess he can also kill Knight of Malice and start getting it with these 4/4s, which would be pretty annoying. I guess we could trade. Can't do much. Well, I guess if Knight of Malice not getting it anyway, yeah, we'll give him the plains for sure. Hopefully we get a kill Karn next turn. You can put counters on Angel of Sanction if that's the only way he has to get a Cast Out. Of course, he's got another Heart of Kirin. Yeah, it sucks when you use removal spells in their Heart of Kirin and they just keep having more. What else can you say? And when you draw tool crafting simpler. Should I be boarding these out on the play? Don't know. What else to do but play? But it ain't good. Cause yeah, then you just, I mean, I guess cast out doesn't do that much. It gets rid of our 3/4. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. I don't think using cast out any differently would have made a difference this game. I don't know, what if we'd like use it on Karn? Then we'd just be getting killed by Heart of Kieran's, and we'd probably be dead by now. Or very close, and have no offense. Oh. Excuse me. Well, this is certainly fun. Just getting smashed. That's alright. That's what the other 4 matches of the league are for, right? It always burns a little bit more to lose the mirror, doesn't it? You feel like the lesser man. Not. I'm the greater man. No, that's not true. Jin is probably more of a man than I am. I'm a pretty average amount of man. He's getting in with the 5/5s as well. Not just 4. Yeah, let's take it. Just getting slaughtered by the Heart of Kieran's. Whoa. Yeah, I can't say we put up too much of a resistance to anything this game. Not even worried about having to cast out at the ready. Just gonna plus that Karn, why not? Pushes a card. So we maybe get a kill Karn now. I'm somewhat skeptical. But not much we can do but try. Like if somehow this works, then we're not just immediately dying all over the place. I kind of am inclined to think it's not gonna work. But a little girl can dream, can't she? About right. Of course, still has a Heart of Kieran on board since he got a killer guy, which is great. Ugh. Yeah, I don't even know what our out is at this point. Probably 0 outs. Yeah, the 3 Toolcraft Exemplars have just been stellar. I don't know, I still think it's right to leave them in on the play. Definitely taking them out on the draw. But they can be part of some pretty solid draws that we'll never know. Whew. Probably not beating more. Is he just using this? Kill Knight of Malice. Sounds about right. So we just gonna make like a ton of chump blocks here. Sounds lovely. This is pretty feudal. Pretty feudal. Got a 1. Cool. I don't think the fatal push is going to be quite enough at this point in the game. Alright, well, Swift lost there in the mirror. Unfortunate, but like I said, I don't think there was really too much we could have done in those games. I mean, so let's analyze the major decision points. I'll be honest, I forgot what happened in game 1, but we basically just got slaughtered on the play. I don't think any of our decisions, I don't think would have turned the tide. In the game, so we could have sideboarded differently. That's one thing. Maybe it's not right to be bringing in the. Obviously, it would have looked a lot better if we had like fumigates and stuff instead of the Toolcraft Exemplars who did absolutely nothing. But I still kind of think it was the right play. Oh, and then there's this hand. All these black cards and no black mana. It's sketchy. It's like really sketchy. I don't think we can keep. We don't play a tremendous number of black sources. This kind of makes me think we should ship this one. We do have Scrounger on 2. Any land lets us do stuff. Scavenger Grounds coming to bite us in the ass a little bit here. I'm not sure Scavenger Grounds is worth it at the moment because I don't know how much graveyard stuff's going on. Like Scarab God sees a lot less play. I think I'm gonna keep, and like I said, any land in the hand's pretty reasonable, but pretty predictable how this hand loses, which is just by not really being able to cast relevant spells. And this might be a terrible keep once we find out what our opponent's playing. Its mono red, it doesn't seem very good. For example, if we draw black right away, we're actually kind of doing it. But if we don't, then if we draw like a Karn, for example, that's pretty mediocre. Because Scrounger, not really the best defensive creature given his inability of blocking. It looks like we're playing against a Goblin Gift deck, so... What's going on, Beers? How you doing, man? Has been a while. Just in time to see me get smashed in this game. I have been doing some real-life things, unfortunately. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of the real-life things that I'm doing. Well, that's not true. I'm just not proud of... the real-life things I'm doing are fine. I'm just not proud of doing real-life things at all. I'm not proud of how this deck's been performing today. I'll tell you that much. We're technically racing him, I'll point out. Maybe not now. Alright, look at that. We have like a blocker. But yeah, I'm planning to stream a bit more. I've got myself a schedule set, which I won't reveal quite yet. Because there's nothing more embarrassing than announcing a schedule and then just not following through on it, so we'll see if we follow through on it. I will block this Wilmette Courier if he just attacks into it. He's got 7 cards in hand, so his Wilmette Couriers, like, don't seem that great to sack right now. If we could ever get this card in play, I just really didn't in all the 10 matches I played yesterday with this, I really didn't draw it that much. Or I think I had it in play once and it just like died right away. I don't think I ever gained any life off of it. He's gonna get in? No. Okay, him not getting in is pretty okay. It's pretty okay with me. Because we're gonna make a pretty good attack next turn. I wonder if he'll block if I attack with Scrapheap Scrounger. I suspect not. I think I'm willing to trade any amount of resources for his shit, so let's attack with the Knight and the Scrounger. Our opponent's draw has been bad as well. Yeah, the Knight's better than the Gideon. I'm pretty sure here. He's got just a lot of guys and stuff. Gideon's better against single big threats, not an army of 1/1s. Alright, he's got a 2-drop now. I'll do a 4-drop, realistically. 3-drop. He's got the gate. The gate doesn't really do anything. Because I've got Scavenger Grounds. And I'm swinging for a lot. I can appreciate that Bearman not taking to schedule it, to be honest. I can think of a couple things more embarrassing. That's true. As can I. As can I. Alright. We'll pump our extra Knight token even though I can't attack. Got a pretty fearsome attack coming his way. He's got to block every single one of our guys. Or he's got to block as many guys as he can. Amazingly. He gets to... We're just gonna attack and leave up... I guess he's gonna gain a little bit of life off of that, but yeah. This looks... With the Scavenger Grounds in play, I think we're sitting pretty as it were. So I guess he's gonna sack to do that or something. I don't know what he's gonna do. But I think we're gonna win this game. I like this Goblin Gift deck. I don't know if it's a real deck. It'd be cool if it were a real deck. I don't see a scenario where he's winning this game. Is he really going to do this? Everything's a real deck if you believe enough. That's true. Alright, so he's pitching all those cards. And then we'll let him get his God Pharaoh's gift. And exile all the cards in graveyards. It's just what I'm gonna do. What else can I say? Your God Pharaoh's gift, bro. So I was talking mad shit about the Scavenger Grounds, and then I don't know if it's won us the game because I'm not really gonna think about how bad it would be if you got Pharaoh's gift since it's irrelevant, but it was good. I'm glad to have had it. Okay, so we're gonna be on the draw. How to proceed. I don't think we'll mind having another fatal push against him. I don't think we need duress. Angel of Sanction. I mean, Fragmentize kills the gate, which is sort of relevant. We definitely don't want Toolcraft Exemplars. For a lot of reasons. He's got the Chain Whirlers and... yeah, a lot of reasons. Question is, do we want Angel of Sanctions and Fragmentize? I think those are really the only considerations here. Okay, thanks everybody who's joining in. Appreciate it. It's a Monday night, not expecting to get the most people, but I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're having a good time. Scrounger is, you know, a card you can cut. Karn's a card you can cut. I don't think we want Angel of Sanctions. Just save cast outs for his thing. We do want Angels. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the best answer to God Pharaoh's Gift. He's already going to get like a use out of it, and I just don't think it's the 5-drop we want. Fragmentize though, it only does anything if you get it. If you get his gate. Well, I guess it gets the Bomat Courier as well. It gets Bomat Courier plus gate if he doesn't have the mana to activate it right away. It's probably better. Well, yeah, we're on the draw, so we can take out a land pretty safely. Yeah, let's go with this. All right, Ms. Frost. Okay, well, I like having a Fragmentize here. Do we kill Bomat Courier right away? Let's see if he's going to put us to the test. He's not. Okay, I don't dislike any of this. How good Lyra Dawnbringer is in this matchup is an open question. Did I say in this deck? I mean in this matchup. Also, it's a fair question how good it is in the deck as well, I suppose. So if he plays Gate next turn... okay, well... yeah, well, still, if he plays Gate next turn, we gotta really kind of consider... I think we just play History of Benalia. It's not that threatening if he just has the Gate out. Okay, well, that makes it easier. Alright, so we got Cast Out. It's a good one as well. Take a little pain from the Goblin, but no big deal, I think. May not even attack. So what's he gonna do with 4 mana? We got answers to many things. Rowdy Crew. He's got a 5/5. Good for you, buddy. Well, are we casting that out? I mean, the 5/5's gonna have to be dealt with somehow. Could go for the Lyra next turn on it. But he's not that close to ever activating Gate or anything like that, so I think it's safe to just get rid of this guy. Next turn, play Lyra. Okay, so yeah, this is better against Gate than I guess I was thinking, because not only do they not have to have the mana, they also have to have all the creatures in the yard too. Let's go ahead and cast out his guy, that we can get him for 2. He's just gonna lead back his Chain Whirler and block our third act here, but I'm kind of thinking that's okay. So I'm gonna drop like a Siege Gang Commander here. Siege Gang Commander would be kind of annoying. Yeah, looks like a Siege Gang Commander. Looks like a Siege Gang Commander indeed. Can't imagine he's getting it with Chain Whirler. Seemed like a bad attack to me. Alright, not much to do here other than play Lyra. If he's got another land, he gets to sack 3 goblins to kill Lyra. Which It's not great, but what else are we doing? And I don't think an attack is doing that much here. Just basically sacking a guy to do 4 to him. So we'll just waste that motive. And I mean, if he wants to go the kill it with Siege Gang route, then at least he's not even using a full card, but he's using like his whole turn plus most of the card. And if he's got no other way to deal with Lyra, they play Fight with Fire, so that's a more elegant way to deal with Lyra. Our board's not bad though if he sacks 3 goblins to kill Lyra. Not good enough to say that we're a favorite or anything even really that close to that. Okay, Combat Celebrant seems fine to me. Kind of surprising he's going to let us untap with Lyra, unless he's got Fight with Fire now. Okay. It's not really too big a deal. Alright, well I like Heart of Kieran here. He gets to play God Pharaoh's Gift just straight up next turn if he wants to, but... I think I'm going to attack with Lyra. I think I'm going to attack with Lyra. I'm not sure I'm going to attack with Lyra. He does just get a kill if we don't. It's going to prevent... and then we have our Heart of Kieran back left to block. If he does kill it, whereas if we attack with Lyra, then he gets to like just kill our Heart of Kieran and like basically kill all our shit and attack us for 1,000,000 twice. So I think we would need to leave back Lyra Dawnbringer. We'll play these 2 artifacts. Yeah, Sweeper would be pretty decisive here, I think. I see your game. So this way you'd only have to use 1 on Lyra. Taking 6 seems bad. Basically trade this for a Goblin plus the Chain Whirler. I guess we'll accept that. Not good. So kill each other, we'll gain 5, take 3. Just straight up lose the Heart of Kieran if we keep that. Or if we try to block with that, so really no point. Just got a Ballista. Kill Ballista. Does it do anything? He just kills one of our tokens. I don't know what else Fragmentize is doing this game. It's a sorcery. I didn't know it was a sorcery. Well, I'm glad I found out now. Not in a more important moment. Okay, killing Siege Gang seems good. Killing Siege Gang plus killing Ballista seems good. Okay, well, good to know that is a sorcery. So let's kill that. He's gonna kill a Knight. He's probably just gonna drop Gate next turn. We're dead. But we don't really have any way to deal with that anyway, because it costs 7, not 4. We need to get rid of this guy, that's for sure. complicating too much shit right now. Could attack with the knight there. Might just be a miss 2 points of damage, because what trade is he making that we're upset with? Oh, great. Yeah, we need Fumigate now. Fumigate would obviously be quite good. Not that great. It's fine, but not that great. Siege Gang certainly complicates things. He attacks with Goblin, Chain Whirler. I think we just take 3 here. Not quite the clock at 6s. Alright. I think that is fine. So I think now we attack with Lyra. Just gotta think about the combat celebrant just crushing us next turn though, that's the thing. Alright, yeah, I think we hold back Lyra. Because Scrappy Scrounger can't block, so we have Heart of Kieran plus Knight. And then he just kills Heart of Kieran and gets to attack us a bunch of times. Not ideal. I mean, he might kill Lyra into turn, in which case we get a kill. I guess the Chain Whirler. I don't know, is it that bad if he gets attacked with this guy? Like, make Heart of Kieran, and he kills it, and then it's this, he kills this too. At that point he's not attacking with too much. And we gained 5 off of it. Okay, let's attack. I think he's gonna kill it. And then we'll kill, I guess, Combat Celebrant. Yeah. Since we'll have the Revolt. Maybe Chain Whirler is actually a bigger issue. Because we can at least trade with that guy, whereas we don't have a way to trade with the Chain Whirler with the Siege Gang out. I think his board is small enough now that it wouldn't be too big of a deal if he wants to Combat Celebrant us. If he's got Godpharaoh's Gift as last card in his hand, then it's going to be pretty brutal once he draws a land. I'm not looking forward to that day, should it come. Is he going to shoot this guy? He's only got so many goblins left here, you know? 2, 3, 4, doesn't have enough. Quite yet. But might have enough soon. Because like he just gets to sack Siege Gang, and it's gonna do quite a bit of work. this guy. Go to the blocks. This looks like a fine block to me. I mean, we're adding guys to his yard is the only problem, so I guess let's not do that. I can always just sack this guy. Second combat step doesn't do that much. If he attacks with both, I'll block this goblin. Alright, he's choosing to not attack with both. Surprised he didn't just do that pre-combat and just like get us a bunch. Maybe he couldn't. Well, he's certainly going to be able to activate his Gate of the Afterlife. If we allow that to... If we cast Fumigate, and then... Yeah, I guess we can't even do that. I mean, he's going to activate it no matter what. Yeah, we're just dead, that's pretty much. Because he'll activate that, he'll still have 4 mana left over. We get a block, like, I don't know, that guy or something, and then take 2 + 4 from the Siege Gang, and then he gets to finish us off with the Siege Gang. So I guess we have to, but I don't like it. I don't like it really at all. He gets to sack all of these guys for mana too. And just like sack these 2 for mana and then shoot us. Put us down to 6. This guy dies. Yeah, we're dead either way, right? Because we'll only gain 2 life, go to 10. He'll shoot us down to 8. Then he gets to get back Combat Celebrant, hit us for 4, and then get back like Siege Gang Commander and easily kill us. We don't have enough mana to get back Scrounger, to accrue Kieran, to block. So we call the old no-win situation. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. So game 3 here. Let us see if we can do better. We're gonna need all of our lands on the play here. I think even on the play we're not interested in... I think we still want to keep the quote-unquote control build. Which basically means you just took out the Toolcraft Exemplars for Wraths. Duress I just don't see doing that much. I don't think Angel of Sanctions would have been that good. Yeah. We run the... Oh no, we gotta cut a card. Fragmentize, I'm not sure about it. I think we cut Fragmentize. Didn't realize it was a sorcery. Much worse against the Gate then. So he's trying to build it. If he's trying to like do the thing where he like gets enough guys for it, like starts getting the triggers that turn and stuff, we can't respond to it. So it's a pretty narrow scenario. What's going on, Tempo? You're responsible for this. You inspired me to start streaming again. This is... Anyone wants to blame anyone for my resumed streaming, here's the man. Okay, this hand looks good. I was on the fence, but you know, it's always nice to hear kind words of encouragement. Glad to be back. I'm gonna try to make a habit of it. See how that goes. Not sure if he boarded out Bomat Couriers or not. Yeah, trying out black-white vehicles. I guess you smashed me with your deck against this. Doing decent. Lost the first match of the day so far. Oh, he does have Bomat Couriers. Okay. History of Benalia seems fine here. Is he missing land drops? No. Okay, 2 Fumigate's a little excessive. But I think the overall record's something like 6 and 5, so that's actually pretty mediocre. But I think the deck's good. I don't think I'm the only person who thinks that. Yeah, Fumigate, I guess, is a little bit of a double-edged sword against them. If they got the gate going, then it's a little questionable. Okay, don't mind a Karn. So yeah, let's get him. Get you. Yeah, I think the deck's good. I don't know if it's the deck I'm going to wind up on. Probably the deck I'm going to focus on for at least through this weekend. I'm going to play in that PTQ. Let's just go ahead and plus Karn here. Trying green blue. So what is the blue in that deck? I'm pretty sure I played against that deck and I couldn't tell what the blue is for. Because the blue looks like at least the version I played against, one version of it, and it looked like a very mild splash, to put it mildly. So you got the gate. Okay. So what was the other card? Good to know what the other card we got was. Oh, it just had two. We hit 2 Ifnir deadlines there. Okay. Counterspell on the blue-green Nissa, gotcha. I don't think we need a second Ifnir deadlands. We're definitely getting in. Let's plus though. We're not making a token here, I don't think. Let's see what we hit off this fella. Cast Out and Heart of Kieran. Both ones I'm pretty happy to be seeing. Let's go ahead and bash him and play Heart of Kieran, I think. Yeah, the green decks definitely seem real strong. Not gonna lie. Definitely seem real strong. He's got a lot of work to do to fill up his yard for that, so here's to hoping he can't do that. I mean, he could always sack Bomat Courier to get that going. More fast-like. Let's go ahead and get down. Actually, should we just kill the Bomat Courier for that purpose? I really don't want him doing that. Just like going off next turn. How much does he actually go off next turn though? I mean, he gets back like this 4/4 and a 4/4 Ballista or something. And then we get a Wrath. I mean, he's gonna have more cards in the yard. He has to discard his whole hand. I don't know. I'll let him do that. I don't know that that's his plan or anything like that. Might be overly risky here. And when they get Galta out, turn 4 to 5 is pretty much over. Yeah. Galta is a pain in the ass. 12's a lot of power. Alright, so he is just gonna discard his hand and try to go off here. Could have deadlines here. Could have deadlines there and stopped the. I mean, we get a. So I mean, he's gonna do 2 combat celebrants and get us for. I guess this a few times. I guess the first combat celebrant will block. Double block. Because that guy's gonna be able to attack again once this guy. Let's see, brings back that guy. So maybe we just chump block. I can't decide. He's attacking us. So he's gonna get back Combat Celebrant, Siege Gang Commander, I would think. Oh, he's got 3 Combat Celebrants. I didn't even notice that. So I think we do. Yeah, we block this guy. We have to cast out here, so he just gets all the shit out right now. Then I wonder what he's really thinking about here. Surely exert, right? Oh, he lost connection. That's why. Maybe he will time out. I mean, I guess he could be deciding if he wants to attack Karn. It's the only decision I see. Oh, no attacks. That's what I thought. And he is attacking, I guess, me? Attacking me. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be able to block a few times with it, so... Or attack a few times with it, because each Combat Celebrant's going to attack, but he can't exert again, but I think it's going to pay off to... Use this to crew Heart of Kieran. He's gonna do it again, and he's gonna do it again after that. But the hope is that he's basically not really gonna have too much left over after we fumigate. Assuming, I mean, he gets to get back like a rowdy crew or something the next turn. Then we can cast out and maybe get back into this. Yeah, I think we'll block this one too. Because again, that guy's gonna untap, so I mean, like, it's taking 8 damage if we don't. I don't think we can do that, so then we'll just take 4 plus a Siege Gang, that'll hit us for 2. He will be able to kill Karn, unfortunately. So, maybe I should take 4. He's gonna be able to kill Karn though if we don't do this. Actually, no, never mind. If we don't need to block here, it doesn't untap him. It untaps him after he attacks, so this one won't be able to attack again. The first block was correct, the second block we don't need to worry about. So we'll take 4 here. And now he gets back another Combat Celebrant. I mean, he will be able to attack with this again, but not right now. He doesn't get to like go infinite or anything like that. Okay. Let's take 4, and now he gets to get back like Siege Gang Commander or something. 4. And I guess we just... May not be in too bad a shape here. He's going for Karn now. So I guess we will... Doesn't really matter. Because they're all gonna die too. Fumigate. Probably should have been attacking Karn all along. Fatal Push doesn't seem like it does too much. Okay, well I think we need to get back the cast out, because our Karn is, I'd say, almost surely going to die. Well, these guys are exerted. Can we just cast out now? Yeah, we just cast out now. These guys are both exerted. Then we could fumigate, okay. So that actually works out fine. Okay, well, may not be in too bad a shape. Hazard or something would be kind of annoying. We could Fatal Push that. Let's go ahead and get him. Don't want him to be able to pitch 2 bad cards for 1 random card. And we want to save Karn, of course, come on. Who wouldn't? Alright, so let's go ahead and +1 here, and then Fumigate, and play Heart of Kirin. Kind of okay now, huh? Alright, so we get the Scrap Heap Scrounger. And we actually can defend Karn as well, with the Heart of Kirin. So that's good news. Alright, up to 9, not bad. We got another cast out sitting here, so I'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we have 3 7 mana, so we can play one of these guys. It may as well be the Knight of Malice, and then leave up cast out. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Get him for 4. The only argument for this guy is that he comes back if we fumigate, but I don't know that we're fumigating again this game. Hurry somewhat. I think we'll have plenty of time to finish this game. Not sure how we got quite so low on time, actually. Fine with this game, because now we get to hit him for a good chunk. Galta is a nasty one. Yeah, it is just very much like the. So let's go ahead and play Scrounger. Crew using the Scrounger. 7. I think we got this. Yeah, Blasphemy Defense is such an annoying card in that deck. It gives me nightmares. Seems okay. He's going for some looting action. Yeah, Karn is sweet. It took me a little bit to warm up to him, but it's pretty sweet. I think they usually only play 2 God Pharaoh's gifts, so we've already got 1 exiled, so I don't think we're worried about him activating the second one. Okay, Radic Crew doesn't do anything. And he knows it. Didn't even need to do that. Had him dead either way. Let's just kill him. What? Yeah, it's definitely flexible in that regard. Alright, looks like we won a game, that's nice. Won a match even. Let's keep it going. See if we can actually get a winning record. I would like to play first. Yeah, that's a good hand. Nothing to not like here. Yeah, bizarrely the only trophy I've gotten has been the Goblin Gift. I played Goblin Gift and got a trophy off that. Alright, probably up against Black-Green Constrictor, I would imagine. Let's get Scrounger down. Cast out for a Knight of Malice next turn. He's drawn 3 Blossoming Marshes. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Assume there's no rats in that deck. Speak of. Oh, Unique's a good player? That's not good. I don't like playing against good players. Alright, that'll be enough. Good enough to see that that wasn't going anywhere good for him. I think you went Fatal Push against the black-green deck. I think actually on the side, you're sideboarding on the draw into the control package. Something like this, take out the Toolcraft Exemplars, a land, and a Karn. Or I think a Karn. I think you only really want 2 Karns on the draw here. I don't know. I guess Lyra Dawnbringer is going to be fine. Actually, I think we want the land. We got enough expensive stuff. We can probably find something a little bit better to take out, like maybe a second Karn. Ballista actually... Ballista's okay against them. It gets like Llanowar Elves. Not that good to get Llanowar Elves on the draw. They get like the 2-1, the various 2-1 Explore guys. Could take out just like a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Always a possibility. Could also just take out a Karn. I think I'll take out a Karn. But I don't think Karn is really what I want to be doing in this matchup on the draw. We'll board differently on the pleb, should we need to. Maybe I should consider the Doomfall. Alright, so fine hand. They just get... Yeah, I don't love Scrap either. Maybe the Doomfall's better. The only thing is that, I mean, it does crew Heart of Kieran, and there's not that much else to take out, or that much else to put in. Though I see your point about the Doomfall. I think we're gonna want that. Just hope we've got land coming shortly thereafter. For the Isolated Chapel. Oh, I'm not playing against what I thought I was playing against at all. Is this the... What am I playing against? What the hell am I playing against? What is happening to me? It's just like some Karn deck? What the fuck? Okay, I don't mind that. History of Benalia or Gideon? Probably Gideon plus on that thing. Yeah, I think I like Gideon plus on that guy. Yeah, we only saw black-green lands game 1. So I kind of assumed I was playing against black-green. But apparently I'm not playing against black-green. What do we want to do here? I think we're just attacking with Gideon, just trying to clock him here. And then the question is, do we play History of Benalia or Walking Ballista, leave up Fatal Push? It'd really help if I knew what he was playing. That would help my decision making greatly. I just don't think we're going to really be able to defend this guy too well. I mean, we could actually, because we could just play Ballista and leave up Fatal Push. But is that worth it? Not sure. Might just be better to get History of Benalia down. We could Fatal Push something post combat. And it's gonna tie up his mana. Or post his combat, I mean. And this puts him down to 10. I just don't know if he's dropping some crazy Haymaker on us next turn is the thing. Yeah, I think we just get in there with Gideon. And trying to cut him off mana or something, I just don't think we need to do that. Let's get the Benalia down, just try to kill him ASAP. If he wants to dedicate a bunch of resources to killing Gideon, then we can do a bunch of damage to him next turn. In fact, we got 7 points here, plus we can get him with Ballista. And I guess we can just chump block too if he wants to like use all of these guys to crew, and then we can kill it post combat, something like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So if he wants to crew, okay. Well, same idea. Any permanent, right? Not non-token or whatever. Yeah, Fumigate's not looking too bad. Alright, Fatal Push, Trawler, I guess. I've seen better Fumigates, but cool too. So let's go ahead and make a Gideon. Attack for 7. Play Ballista for 2. Probably just eat Liner Elves right now. Well, now maybe we just play Ballista, eat Liner Elves, and then we can get back to this guy. Yeah, I think that's fine. Then we get to get back Scrounger. Using the Ballista, but again, I don't really know what he's playing, so I don't know what to be afraid of here. We saw only black-green cards game 1. Black-green lands and a Fatal Push, didn't we? So if we draw Black Source, we get to. So I assume he's gonna crew. Okay, he wants to crew on defense here. Some sense. Oh, I forgot it. Damn it. I forgot to get back Scrounger. That's such a mistake. I noticed it right after I clicked the damn thing. I don't know if it would have changed that much, but obviously just should have done it. What are we doing here? Doesn't do too much to attack into that. Yeah, I think Heart of Kirin is gonna be our game plan here. That's true. Maybe I shouldn't have done it anyway. Okay. Yeah, let's just plus on. Plussing on one of those doesn't really make any sense. Attacking with Gideon doesn't really make any sense. Plus on. I guess on that guy doesn't really make a difference. I don't know, just plussing on the Caravan. He can still crew it and block though. So the attacking doesn't really do anything. But I think I do want to play Kirin for sure. And then we'll get back. Pretty sure we'll get back the Scrounger. Might as well chump block here. What the hell happened? That's so annoying. You guys saw that, right? It went in front of him, then just like went away right when I said okay. Well, that's really dumb. As soon as I hit okay, it just like went away. That's really dumb. Maybe now we don't get back Scrap Heap Scrounger. What is it really doing? That was really annoying. That was really, really annoying. I guess we do get back Scrounger because he's going to crew this. But if we draw land, we really want to fumigate. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have a Gideon right about now. Yeah, I guess we... Well, if we don't draw a land... I can't decide if I want to get back the Scrounger or not. I guess I do. You know we're drawing the land as soon as we get back Scrounger. Okay. I can live with that. Crew this this guy. If we don't draw land, then yeah, I was just thinking if we drew something that costs more than 2, then it'd be awkward. So I'm sure he's gonna chump block. No, he's not gonna chump block. And I think we're Karn plusing. Yeah, Karn plus. Just try to get that land. He's gonna have to probably expend a lot of resources if he wants to kill Karn. I'm not even sure he can if he wants to. Okay, I'll take a land. Little does he know how good that is for him. So he's gonna put that on Ballista. I guess he can kill Karn. Yeah, he can kill Karn if he wants to. Actually, I don't know. He's got to use that to crew. I think he can kill Karn if he really wants to. That's kind of annoying. It's like he's not going to try to kill Karn. Which is probably okay as well. Pretty awkward if we fumigate here for him. So I think I'll do that. Because he can't really crew Kieran, can he? Well, should we plus... What are we doing with Karn? Might just be minusing Karn. Just to make another... Oh, he's just gonna be dead. What am I saying? He's just dead if we fumigate. Well, no, he gets the artifact back to hand, which doesn't matter. Yeah, he's just dead. He's just dead. Not a problem. I'm making this too complicated. No. All right, 2-1. Not bad, not bad. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Yes, should have still had Gideon. That was really annoying. I've had that happen to me before. I think it's like something where it lags somehow, and like it only looks like you're blocking, but it hasn't like registered the block on their server, and so then you hit OK and it passes through blocks because like you technically haven't blocked yet. I don't know. I'm thinking about it through a programmer point of view. By the way, hit the double digits. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you're having some fun. It's a couple of really only made one arguable mistake. I mean, the returning the scrap heaps grind. I'm not gonna. The Gideon thing was letting Gideon die was just a glitch. It wasn't a misplay. I'm not gonna feel bad about that one. But I will feel kind of bad about not returning that scrounger. Though, as pointed out, maybe it wasn't the right play anyway. But I meant to do it. I thought it was the right play, and I just forgot to do it. So. Cool, appreciate that, man. Yeah, we'll keep this one. It deals with the turn 1 Llanowar Elf, and then we've got a bunch of good 3-drops, so can't be that bad. Not the sort of hand you're looking to mulligan. Alright, he's got Bomat Career. We'll just kill that next turn to cut him off of mana. It's like killing a Llanowar Elf, you know? Sorta. It's just kinda sorta. Oh, he's so lucky. Missing a land drop, huh? Alright, do we want Benalia or Gideon here? Kind of inclined to play Gideon. doesn't get to attack if I play Benalia. I think I like not letting him attack. They both, you know, are putting kind of similar amounts of pressure out there, so let's get Benalia going. Let's say it's a close call. Well, yeah, let's one fewer counter on that guy. I mean, we don't get attacked for 4 next turn, but I think there's a good chance we're not anyway. And this is going to prevent him from doing damage by, you know, being a 2/2. If he wants to shock our history of Benalia or something, I could care less. Looks like he's missing land drops, so he kept a sketchy hand. Like, you can't... Well, my courier is not just, like, that good. Perhaps he's got a sick play now that he's got colored mana. Alright, the Inventor's Apprentice. There's no problem. Let's go ahead and play the Courtyard. That way Deadlands is live next turn. It would be live with it, no matter what land we play. But let's play Gideon plus on the Inventor's Apprentice. I've only used the Gideon's third 0 once, and it actually won me a game. But it was a pretty strange scenario. Yeah, I'm thinking if your Deadlands gonna be pretty good next turn. Okay, well, he's had enough. So we're playing against probably red-black. I've seen red-black listed play all of those cards. So we're gonna want the classic control package here. Fragmentize, probably good. Fatal Push for sure. I don't know, 3-mana Edict, just not sure it's what we want. We definitely don't want Toolcraft Exemplars. Maybe the Scroungers might be worse than the Karns. Yeah, Walking Ballista is worth a shitload. It's indecent how much that card is worth. What do we think here? Do we take out Scrap Heap Scroungers or Karns? I'm fine taking out the Scroungers. Is Doomfall better than a Scrounger? Probably. Yeah, I think I like this. You bought them for $10? What are they, like 30 right now or something? Let's see, what is Ballista? $38? Are you fucking shitting me? Good lordy. I think it is the most played card in Standard right now. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. I can accept this hand. It's really not great, but Knight of Malice should buy a little bit of time. And it's all we're looking to do with oh, that's a good draw. It's all we're looking to do with Fumigate in hand. Just buy a little bit of time. Man, I didn't know it was 50 ticks. That's crazy too. Alright, so he's got the Ballista. Let's go ahead and get down our boy. Gideon into Karn into Fumigate. You know, it could be a pretty reasonable plan depending on exactly how this goes. Not sure what their sideboard plan is exactly. Off the top of my head, I don't think it's anything that's too good against Rats. I mean, a Phoenix or something would be kind of annoying, but if we have Gideon still in play at that point, then it should be... Actually, I guess Gideon's a little bit awkward against the... Gideon's a little bit awkward against, what do you call it? Gideon plus Fumigate a little awkward against the Phoenix. That's the English sentence I was attempting to convey. How do we feel about this? He makes our guy not able to block. He does get to kill it, so he basically gets to trade Thopter and all of his mana to kill Gideon. Not true, because we get a plus Gideon on something. Probably just plus Gideon on Walking Ballista. I think we plus on Walking Ballista here. Well, my thought was it's kind of awkward if he just kills. Maybe not. If we, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have put it on him. My thought was if he can plus, he can put 2 counters on this guy, trade for Knight of Malice, and get in. It doesn't kill Gideon, but I don't know. That seemed worse. But he's probably got something better to do than that, really. Yeah. So I guess now we lose our Gideon. So I guess maybe we should have plussed on the PNLR. We're gonna lose our. If we had that, I think we're losing our Gideon no matter what. We didn't have to sacrifice Thopter. He has to sacrifice Thopter because he would just attack with Thopter plus pump it, and that would be 4. No, he couldn't pump it. Never mind. I don't know what I was saying, but I think Gideon was dying to a braid no matter what. If we plus on the Thopter, then yeah, he just gets to pump the Ballista in with PNLR. A lot of Karn does look bad. 2, 4, 5. I think we might still Karn though. I mean, it's 6 mana. Well, no, he just gets to pump twice and not add anything to his board. Just gets to use this ability twice. That's 6 damage. Should we just like pass? It's really lame. Yeah, I was kind of thinking hold too, not use our mana. Though I don't think he's adding anything to the board anyway. Yeah, I don't know, not the best real spot really, but I mean Karn and plussing and then him dying immediately to damage doesn't really do anything. He might play around, he's probably going to play around Settle the Wreckage here. Yeah, he probably thinks we have Settle if we don't, yeah. We have Settle on the side, and it's in the deck now. He almost certainly has to play around Settle here, I think. Yeah, it looks like he is going to. Let's think for a second to see if we want to Settle. Plays a Phoenix here, it's pretty awkward. Okay, that's less awkward. Is he playing another guy? Hopefully he's not playing like a Doomfall or Duress, that'd be a problem. Probably play that before you play Reminder's Apprentice. See if we have 2 Fumigates or something. Yeah, we have 2 Fumigates plus 1 Settle. Which seems roughly right. Yeah, Fumigate's gonna be real good. Unless he Doomfalls us or Duresses us. And then I'll cry like a child. No, I'll cry like a full-grown man. A full-grown man crying is much more disturbing than a child crying. Okay, well now we've actually got it. But yeah, this Fumigate's not getting better, so... I mean, you know, it could get better, but I don't think it's getting better. Don't think he's got any way to do anything about this. go to 19. Oh, I sacked that. Makes sense. I'll only go to 18. It's like he's pinging us for 1. Alright. He's got his own Karn. I guess we let him have unlicensed disintegration. And we'll play our Karn. Okay, I actually like Fatal Pusher. Let's go ahead and play Karn. Plus our boy. Now it's unfortunate that we bluffed to settle the wreckage earlier because the bluff came true. What are we getting? Alright, I like those options. And we'll play land. Yes, the dunes. And let's play Knight of Malice. Start pressuring Karn a little bit. He can kill it with the dead lands if he draws a land, so we'll have to keep that in mind if he pluses Karn. He's also got unlicensed disintegration, obviously, in his hand. I don't think it matters. License disintegrate. Thank God that doesn't hit planeswalkers anymore. Be nice to draw a cast out or similar. Angel as well. We got the Angel, especially if he's gonna blow his unlicensed here, which I assume he's going to. He's having some trouble though. Alright, don't think we need to fumigate right this minute. Let's go plus. Alright, History of Benalia and Heart of Kirin, 2 good ones. Play Heart of Kirin. Well, let's attack Karn. Maybe we should have done that before. Yeah, I guess we should have done that before because it could have changed his decision to. Oh, do we actually want to do that? Yeah, we have Fatal Push technically. And Heart of Kirin obviously can block Scrounger. I don't know, but pressuring it doesn't really matter. This is really a reason I mean, we also have to settle the wreckage, which might be a reasonable way to get rid of that guy. Alright, let's tech Karn. And him hitting our Karn for a little bit's not too big a deal. It's pretty bad for him if he doesn't use his mana here, I think. Like, I think he's gotta kill Knight of Malice. Just blows through 3 mana here. It's somewhat of a problem. Ah, he's gonna go for the Abrade now. Fair enough. Not much we can do about that. Do we just settle here if he had... I kind of think we take 3. Or have Karn take 3. I don't think it's too big of a deal. Have Karn take 3. Okay, he's oddly doing nothing. Did he not even activate Karn? What the hell? What do I do now? That's plus Karn. I know I just said I should have done that pre-combat, but or should have done that post-combat, so he has less information. Might use it now. Just gonna take 3 to Karn. Okay. He's just like continually time walking himself here. I mean, he also just didn't use his Karn last turn, so that's never good. So maybe it means he drew another Karn. Who could say? I think we will settle the wreckage on his scrap heap scrounger. Not activate Heart of Cure, and he's got Unlicensed in hand, so let's just make him keep wasting his mana. Maybe just kill that with the Deadlands next turn. Might want to get back History of Dominaria. I guess if he attacks, we may as well activate. If we're going to activate on our turn anyway. Which I think we will. Because we want to kill his Karn for sure. He's playing something else instead.
This is probably the most challenging record.
I wonder what it could be. Chandra? Yeah, probably a Chandra. He's not going to have Unlicensed up though. Okay. So I take it he's not attacking with Scrap Heap Scrounger. Okay, are we... what are we doing? Fatal pushing, something? So, I mean, we can... How do we want to do this? How to do this? We can kill Karn if we fatal push that. Then we'll lose Trade Heart of Kieran for that. Then we can minus that on the Heart of Kieran. Seems pretty good. It could have a two, obviously like another braid or something. It'd be somewhat unfortunate. Alright. I think we actually want to get our History of Dominaria now. Could also Wrath, actually. I don't know, Wrathing's not that good though. Or is it? If we Wrath, then we can Fatal Push that and then have History, or then, yeah. Okay, I guess I like that. He gets to keep his Karn if he has anything. I can't decide. So the other option is we can get History of Dominaria. Yeah, I think I like Wrath here. I think I like Wrathing. A lot of choices here. He actually won't have red mana, so he can't abrade our guy, actually. Could have Fatal Push. Fatal Push would be ideal. I mean, we want our Fatal Push, but we don't want him to have Fatal Push. What's going on, Krabby? What's going on, Krabby baby? Okay, well, looks good to me. What's going on, my crabby little man? Cycling a land or something? Oh, okay. Obviously returning the Scrounger. I guess he gets to kill our Karn now. That is awkward. Because he's got the unlicensed disintegration. So I think an aspect of that play I did overlook. I think we just let it happen. Not really any point in letting him unlicensed us. Pretty good. I think the deck's solid. I think I'm 2-1 today so far. 6-4 yesterday, so 8-5 total. I think Settle's still kind of makes us a favorite here, but I could be wrong. And I mean, just in general, late game, we're better than him, I think. Either Sphere Harvester. Okay, we're gonna make a giant ballista. Not sure what that's exactly doing for us, but it's gonna be a 5/5. Let's do that. I mean, it's probably going to eat unlicensed disintegration, but it'll get out of his hand. Could have 2 unlicensed disintegrations in his hand, but that's not too big of a deal. Do we maybe crew Heart of Kieran with the, yeah. 'Cause I think he's going to get that 5/5 no matter what. So, I mean, if he wants to kill... I mean, if he has 2 unlicensed disintegrations, then it's a little bit awkward, but... Guess we're gonna see them eventually, and we're 22, so if we take a big hit next turn, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so do we kill Scrapheap Scrounger? Wasting 2 of his mana is possibly better than dealing 2 to him. I guess. I mean, he probably doesn't have that much to do with his mana. Also makes it summoning sick, so he's not hitting us with it next turn. It's probably gonna save us 3 life to kill it, so I would argue it's worth it. Alright, so unlicensed down. Back Scrounger. No, he's got a Karn. I'd rather him have Scrapheap Scrounger. Then Magma Spray after he blocks with this, then he gets to kill our Heart of Kirin, which is no good. Whereas I guess we'll get to kill it with the Deadlands should he block. Okay, I don't mind that. So yeah, we can do all of it. Alright, what am I saying? Obviously we had to draw a creature for that. The Heart of Kirin's not just a 2-mana 4/4, it turns out. Let's cast out Karn though. I just knew I was going to draw a creature, and I did. I knew I was. Alright, let's cast out... Get the Mr. Karn. He's gonna get back a Scrounger, he's got another one in hand. And I'll definitely take a Scrounger plus an Aether Sphere Harvester with my Settle the Wreckage. I'm not gonna get greedier than that. Why Standard? There's PTQ in Standard. Standard's pretty cool, I like Standard. Who don't like Standard? Alright, so I think I'll just take 3 here, since he's choosing not to get in with the Harvester. He must have drawn something relatively expensive, if he's not playing the Scrounger. Well, I could have played Scrounger. Not sure why he didn't. So the Wreckage, also good against that card. I don't know why he didn't attack with the 3/5, unless he's playing around me having Settle the Wreckage as my last card, which I do. Alright, pass. Nothing to do. Wish we had something to do. I'll Settle the Wreckage, Phoenix plus any number of other things. Okay, well, I'll take this. I might try to queue in paper. I understand. I hear it's the much easier road. Is he gonna kill his own Phoenix? Alright. I mean, we just get to kill that with Deadlands, so it doesn't really do anything. Just kind of wastes his... We can also just do that. Many ways to skin a cat. Yeah, we'll just scavenger ground in response to the trigger. Because this thing gets sacked no matter what. And I'll sack the Deadlands. Are you playing in local PTQs, Kevin? I guess you could instant speed discard here and really get me. Sack the Deadlands. Why doesn't this sacrifice? Oh, return target card. Okay, I misread the... I didn't notice it targeted. I guess I should have killed that then. It doesn't really matter. But, I mean, it really makes no difference. I believe. Cycling Sweltering Suns. It's got the Scrounger. Just a crew. Just for 3 life linkers. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess should have just -1/-1 that. I didn't realize it targeted because I stopped reading the card after I saw it. Is a mandatory sacrifice. How foolish I was. I think I'll sack this and then... So we'll Deadlands that, sacking Sheffet Dunes, and then Scavenger Grounds away. That way you can't crew any of his shit next turn. Because he doesn't... Missing the mana right now. Well, actually, we don't even need to do that because he didn't have creatures in yard. Even playing casual, not much of a drive to play competitive Magic here IRL. That's fair. I'll sacrifice Sheffet Dunes here. Play a land, you just never know with Karns. Okay, yeah, I might be down for that. Most of my testing is going to be streaming on here, though. I mean, I'm definitely open to at some point playing against you or other people on the stream. Pass out. Okay. Maybe I should have just like gotten rid of this guy there. Is it gonna get better? Probably not. Just use my mana up. Yeah, I'll use it in step here. I'll Scavenger Grounds. Keep my lands. Oh, that's cool. I also got mana traders, so we can like borrow a bunch of cards. So we should be able to play basically whatever deck we want. All right, what we got for 4/5? giant ballista. Feels like a giant ballista. I'm imagining he's not playing 7 drops. He's probably gonna crew the Ether Sphere Harvester, gain some life. Is that better than? Okay, I'd rather get me. Yeah, I mean we gotta kill ballista for sure. You got a big ass cube. What's an ass cube? Full color printed proxies from the work printer. That's pretty sweet. Be cool if we drew something at any point here. Let's get ballista. We're gonna go to 8. But I think that ballista is just gonna kill us in the long run. You may already be fired. Well, we do have a lot of Panera employees watching. I know I'm a big fan of the Panera. So a removal spell in his hand would make a lot of sense. Maybe another land as well. Alright, we're going to 8. Yeah, I think it makes sense for him to attack with Kieran. Man, we need to draw some lands. Not some lands. We need to not draw lands. Probably past the point where I really need to be playing my lands, but whatever. Okay. Oh boy. Well, he's got less time than me. I think this is game 2. I can't even remember who won the first one. I think I very quickly won the first one. Yeah. Both super flooded here. Doomfall. It's pretty bad against. I'm gonna wait on that just to play it on the same turn as like I play a creature or something. That way, if he draws a removal spell, I can get it. I'm kind of regretting all that. Maybe I should have just killed that guy there, because that'll make my Doomfall kill a creature. I don't know. Killing a creature doesn't do that much, because whatever most creatures he plays, he's just going to be able to crew his vehicle with. So I'll save Doomfall to get his hand, try to hit a removal spell out of it. It's his best mid-range deck, and only called vehicles, because yeah, only vehicle it plays is Heart of Kieran. Choose a card from their hand. Okay, that's fine. We don't even have any red cards in our deck. So he's gonna put counters on it next turn. Might as well get him for 4 here. I think. You don't want to board in the kill a red creature spell against the black-white deck. Is it the best mid-range deck? Hard to say. It won a Star City recently. I think it's definitely good. So he's gonna put counters on our guy, surely. Seems like a good play to me. He's flooded, but we're pretty flooded too. I like Angel of Sanctions. What was the last card we saw in his hand? Did he play the? We played the Mountain, so we don't know what he actually has. But we're going to play this. Try to kill him. We're going to attempt to kill the opponent. I'll get the Ether Sphere Harvester. I think. Oh, he's even pumped. How broken is that? He gets pumped by the Lyra. Alright. Gotta play the deck that beats the deck that won last week. I know. I'm a big fan of not spending that much time on deck selection. Like I always think if you got to choose between playing the deck you're going to be best at playing, or you got to choose the deck that's technically the best in that metagame, almost always it's better to play the deck you're best at. I mean, I know you're kind of kidding. All right, see if we can go 5-0. Not 5-0. We can't go 5-0. I don't know. I'm not a big metagamer. Maybe if I was a pro who had nothing else to do. But I think you're just almost always better off just playing the deck you're better with. Alright, I like winning the die roll. I mean, obviously sometimes your deck can just be so bad that you that you can't. So in this scenario, we'll see what we draw, but pretty sure we're playing Knight of Malice against blue-black. Not exactly sure what that is. Yeah, we're not going to be able to crew Heart of Kieran next turn. So let's get the knight out. Let's get the knight in the house. It's like a blue-black mid-range type deck. Exactly do we want to do here? I think we just attack. He's probably got a fatal push or some way to kill a guy. In which case we leave it back, then we look pretty silly. Let him draw up a card for a life. Well, thanks everybody who's hanging out. Monday nights, expect it to be a little bit slow, but appreciate all 10 of you. Well, the 9 of you that aren't my mom. Champion of Wits, what am I playing against exactly? The world may never know. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. So how to proceed here exactly? Think plus on the glint sleeve siphoner. I don't know if we lead back a Knight of Malice or not to block Champion of Woods. I kind of suspect that we do. Let's get this desert in play, that way we can sack it next turn. Let's attack. I don't think he's chump blocking. We'll plus on the siphoner. Maybe we should be being more aggressive here. Not totally sure. Oh, I screwed that up, obviously. Should have taken 3 more damage. Alright, see you, man. It's the last match of the night. I'm tired. That's my excuse for missing the 3 points of damage. Something like that. Something along those lines. Or the lead paint chips I ate as a kid. Or the many times I was dropped on my head. Or the public school system. Anyone else got good excuses for why I didn't play Gideon pre-combat and do an extra point of damage for free? Anyone? Anyone? figure out if we want to if near Deadlands next turn or just get down Heart of Kieran. Obviously, it's going to depend on what we draw. So he's got the push. Does he have not anything else? He's got another Champion of Wits. Okay. I think I want a Deadlands, kill his Siphoner. I don't know. And then plus on a Champion of Wits. Gotta decide how exactly fast I'm playing this game. Maybe we just play these two guys. Plus on him. Leave back this guy plus Heart of Kieran. Yeah, that seems like a way to play this. Yeah, that's the way to play this, I think. So let's plus on you. Keep our if near Deadlands as Daddy's little secret. I think if we keep a healthy board here, that'll be better. And then next turn, we'll probably if near Deadlands a Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Maybe he's gonna like Scarab God. I don't know how bad Scarab God would be right now. I don't think it'd be too bad. Not the number one card I'd want to see, but I don't think it'd be too bad. Okay. Still get him with the heart. Got the Scavenger Grounds for graveyard shenanigans. And he thankfully didn't discard any kind of creature off the Champion of Woods. So we could get our Knight of Malice, but that's about it. What else could he have? I'm not too familiar with the blue-black deck. What's this guy's record? He's 2-0. Still going to attack with Glint Sleeve Siphoner. I'm just gonna block. I'm not gonna active. Well, no, I will, obviously. I can do it with this guy. I was not gonna use a counter off Gideon to do it. Vraska's Contempt is fine. So he's gonna eat his guy, and Gideon still survives. So I think I'm fine with this. Then we'll kill this guy before he gets to draw a card. So now we're just gonna smash him for 6 here. And we'll sack Scavenger Grounds. I think that's going to be more relevant than the graveyard stuff, though. Could come to regret that. I think more important for him not to draw a card than anything else. And by anything else, I mean playing Heart of Kieran. That was the only other option. Yeah, Scarab God wouldn't be too bad. Okay, Ballista. Alright, I mean, he gets to trade that for Gideon, I guess. Is he really not going to use it on Gideon? Okay, so I thought. That's what I thought. need to fatal push right this second. Doesn't really have good blocks. Yeah, we just get that guy back, you know. Obviously, we couldn't fatal push this guy anyway because we don't have revolt. So, forget me. Let's get Scarab God. Got the Arab God. That's racist. Scarab God it is, but I can fly over that. I mean, I'm not saying that's gonna be no problem at all, but it might be a little too slow. At least let's hope. Another fatal push wouldn't be too good. I may activate this in right now. Draw 4, discard 2, and scry 1. Seems like a fine idea. So I guess maybe I could have kept Scavenger Grounds. But he's drawn to relatively thin outs, not super thin outs, but relatively thin outs.
Prepare to launch alien vessel. 5 seconds to launch. 4,
Pitched a couple lands, drained us for 1, not drained, but got us for 1. Alright, we can push that. Exactly go. I think we just push that. I don't know. I guess he gets that back. Maybe it wasn't right. Maybe it was better to. I'm not sure. Okay, cast out's pretty solid. Nothing to complain about with cast out. Cast out. See ya, bro. I think he's gonna be fairly dead. So here we go for the 4-1. Can we do it? Can we do it? Gotta be in good shape. Field of Ruin? No. What does that do? Not sure what that does. Seems like we kill him. I guess, yeah, it seems like we kill him. We just put counters on that guy. I think we, yeah, let's put counters on that guy. think. I think that kills him, because he can pump and shoot our Scrounger. Then we just crew. And he doesn't get a block with the Ballista. And I think then he's got to have two things. Okay.
The eye, ears, and mind.
Yeah, Sell the Wreckage is a good card. So let's see his last two cards. I guess Vraska's Contempts, and he gets to block and go to 1. Or he's got a Fatal Push too. Okay. He's out of cards now though. That's the good news. He's got to do something. Is he getting Memorial to Folly something? Okay, it's, obviously he's got some Eternalize action. I don't know, maybe we may not be out of the woods yet, actually. We actually may not be. Karn seems pretty good. Maybe just Karn plus here. Toolcraft Exemplar, not really what we wanted. I don't know, we may not be out of the woods yet. Him having those two cards was pretty solid. If we'd played History of Dominaria, maybe it got better for us, but I'm not gonna second guess myself when his, he needed exactly 2 removal spells, needed exactly 2 removal spells. That's called results-oriented thinking, and we don't do that here. I guess he can technically attack Karn, get back Walking Ballista, and kill it, but that's an awful lot of resources. And then we get to hit him back for 3, so I think that'd be okay if he does that. So I suspect we'll be untapping with Karn. Could also just play, get back Scarab God and play it. I don't know, I guess I should have, So what was the other card that was exiled? I don't think I actually looked. Lyra Dawnbringer, huh? Alright, so he's going for Karn. So what's the best thing he gets back with this guy? Not anything that's too amazing. If we get a Lyra... I mean, he's already used 2 Vraska's Contempts. Alright, let's get back Lyra. We'll kill him next turn. I don't see any flyers over there. See how he's. Jesus Christ. Is he gonna respond here? Probably makes sense for him to respond if he's just digging for Vraska's Contempt or something. Not sure what other outs he's gonna have. Yeah, so it looks like he's gonna do that. Does it again, he'll drain us for 3 down to 11. I mean, we got the Lyra to block this, so it doesn't really do anything. So he's double bottom. Alright, Lyra, you're gonna get there? You giving us that 4-1 Lyra? got Kindbind. He's digging, he's sinking. What do I got? You got nothing, bro. You got nothing, bro. We got this angel. Yes! Wait, why did I think that was match? That was just a really long game one. But I feel like I'm gonna win now, though. The confidence is enough to get me there. Fumigate seems good. Duress. Do we want Duress? Fatal Push seems so-so. I think Angel of Sanctions is good. I think we want all of these against him. I don't know that we want Duress. It may not be that bad though. So actually, probably do. I don't know how they sideboard. Maybe I should look up a list real quick. See exactly what we're dealing with blue black. Not even showing up on MTG Goldfish. But I assume it's pretty similar to what it was in the last rotation. Unfortunately, I didn't play last rotation. So I don't know if they just like sideboard total control. And then I'm gonna look like a damn fool for bringing in all this stuff. But I guess we're gonna find out. I think I do want to bring in... Let's take out like Toolcraft Exemplars for sure. One Fatal Push. Maybe we don't want any Fatal Pushes. Doesn't... Yeah, no, we want a couple. Because he's got like the Glint Sleeve Siphoners and stuff. I don't think we want Scrap Heap Scroungers. So that leaves us plenty of room here. Is Doomfall good? I guess Doomfall could be good. And maybe like 2 Fatal Pushes and Duress. Or so 3 total Fatal Pushes. Seems okay. Seems like this could be possibly winning strategy. I guess we will see. Alright, this looks good. Mulligan too. I like that. We're not looking for fair games here. Do we just Duress right away? There's a part of me that wants to hold on to the Duress. Because it's got a lot of 2-drops, doesn't it? So good chance we get a Fatal Push anyway. Alright, let's hold on to the Duress. We don't have a turn 2 play yet anyway. If we get like a Siphoner or something, that's cool. Alright, let's Duress him now. And we can play Deadlands. Worried about either of those. I guess I'd... Okay, so he's bringing in Gear Hulks. So I guess I'll take Fatal Push just so he gets to use his mana a little bit worse than otherwise.
Tu attends peut-être que je t'aide à te relever?
Don't think we're going to be able to use our Fatal Push because I'm sure he's playing Champion of Wits.
Parce qu'il a réussi à m'esquiver 2 fois. Allez, réveille-toi!
What's he going to pitch? I don't know that Gear Hulk's going to be incredible. Alright, so we pitch Spell Pierce plus Moment of Craving, so he's got 2 unknown. Drop down the Plains and History of Dominaria. He's got no way to deal with Lyra Dawnbringer at the moment. Kind of sideboarded weird, I would think. That looks like a solid draw. Let's go ahead and play Ballista. Shoot his guy and attack for 2. He's F6'd, so no counter magic on his side of the board. We got 5 drops coming down. It's ready for Scarab God. Hashtag ready for Scarab God. My only hope. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I ain't gonna blame you. Let's take 9 down to 9. See if he's got a way to get rid of Angel. I know he's got Gear Hulk in hand, but it's not doing that much. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Alright, so what happens if we Chef at Dunes, and then he's gonna Gear Hulk, Moment of Craving, we get a Fatal Push, whatever he Moment of Cravings, and so then he'll block a 3/3, we'll kill that, he'll take 4, 6, 7, so he won't be dead, so I don't think we bother with that. I think we just swing with everything. He'll get to Moment of Craving, so he'll kill this guy, take 4, gain 2, go to 7, and we'll play Lyra. There shouldn't be any Wraths, right? Wrath would be a disaster, but he would have played Wrath last turn, 100%. So we're not going to play around a Wrath right now. So yeah, let's just swing with the old team. So we're going to lose both our knights, surely. Take 5 down to 5. Yeah, I think we gotta risk overextending here. I mean, what does he have? Bontu's Last Reckoning or something? That would be really bad. I'll be the first to admit Bontu's Last Reckoning would be really bad. Once again, if you predict how you're gonna lose before you lose, it's not a punt. But this board is... Oh, I guess I could have played that. I forgot about the pump. That's funny. I guess I should have done that. Put him 1 lower. Not an interactions deck's normally looking for. I think a Bontu's Last Reckoning would have come down slightly faster. So I don't think that's what it is. Alright, on the precipice of 4-1. Can we seal the deal? Maybe. Alright, 4-1. I will take it. I will take it. Got some points, got a QP. Doing okay on the QPs now, actually. Got quite a few. For how little I played recently. Let's see if we get anything good out of these treasure chests. Oh man, we got the fucking Jisath. Strip mine. Anything worth money here? It's so hard to know. It's a sweet strip mine though. It's actually a really sweet strip mine. I'm sure Tamiyo's worth nothing. Dig through time. True story, I once bought like 50 something dig through times. Right when it was spoiled. I also may have bought like 50 something dig through times worth 3 cents. Cool. Are these avatars even sellable? Avatar. Giseth. How do you spell it? Guy's name Giseth? Can you? I don't even know if you can sell them. I don't like the purple frame they put around it. It's just lame. Here's a little Momer Vig. That's a card. Right. Cool guys. Well, thanks everybody who's been hanging out on this quiet Monday evening. If you haven't already and you enjoyed it, please do give me a follow. I'd appreciate it. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. That's the plan. And you know, gonna be trying to do it pretty regularly here. I'll do some final thoughts on the deck. I like it. I mean, 4-1 a day, can't complain about that. I don't know. I wouldn't really change anything. If I was gonna run it back right now, I'd probably run it right back. Didn't get a chance to try out the Shalais. It's something I'm trying out for against blue-white. So that could be sketchy because it's just sort of a rogue idea I have. But yeah, deck's pretty sweet. I think it's gonna stick around in the format for a bit. Yeah, thanks, Timpa. Like I said, you're the one responsible for it, and let's blame him, guys. So, all right, guys, peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.